Hello, friends. Glenda Mollett here. Welcome to my craft room tonight. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located on the west coast of British Columbia, Canada. And tonight we're going to do some floral cards and we're going to do some coloring. And the original card uses Stippled Roses. But I've got a couple of options, and let's see what you guys decide I need to use on the card. I'm just going to head over to Facebook because I'm really anxious with all the new rules and stuff. Just wondering if I can still put this into my group. Oh, maybe I can. Yes. Okay, step one done. Hello, Lena. Hi, Connie. Okay, there we are. I'm cold tonight, so I've got my sweater on. Hi, Janet. We had about 6 weeks ago, our son entered us into a contest on Facebook for a complete exterior house wash, demoss, and they spray some stuff on that they guarantee for 2 years not to get, the moss doesn't regrow. Hi, Holly. And today they came and they washed our house. They were here for 2 hours. They washed from the top of the roof all the way down to the ground level. Ted and I do this every spring. Well, we don't wash the roof. He does the moss, but that's on a different day. We do just the exterior of the house, and we start about 9 o'clock in the morning, and it takes us all freaking day. Today, 2 hours, 3 guys, roof, siding, deck, railing. I'm so excited because I don't have to go do it this year. Hey, Pat, Connie. Oh, Connie, it's so nice to have you back. Welcome, welcome. All right, so tonight I've got a card for you, and I made it originally using Stippled Roses. So here's the card. Now, I've done a yellow version and a pink version, and I don't know where the yellow version is for this card. Hi, Kathy Jean. Yeah, $2,500 worth of free house cleaning, exterior washing we got done today. It is so nice. Anyways, it was noisy for 2 hours, but I put up with it. So here's the card. Now, it uses some of the softly stippled designer paper that we had during celebration and some bubble bath. And then I colored the flowers with bubble bath and flirty flamingo. Hi, Nadine. So now what I want to do is get your opinion because there's Stippled Roses. That's the one I used. But I could use Simply Zinnia or Magnolia Mood. So which stamp do you think I should use for the main ingredient focal point of this card? If we do the zinnias, the card will be oriented this way. But with the way the prep is done, hi Nadine, the way the prep is done, it can be either way. So Connie is roses, Kathy Jean is zinnia, Lena is magnolia. Hi, Sherry. And Sherry says magnolia. Pat says zinnias. Oh, I should be keeping fingers. Don't let me forget to do my draw tonight for the Share It Saturday either. Okay, so we have roses, and we have zinnias, and we have magnolias. So we have a roses, a zinnia, a magnolia, a zinnia, a roses, a zinnia. Okay, you got a couple of more minutes to decide roses, zinnias, or magnolias. I know which one I want to use, but I'm not going to tell you until afterwards. So while you're deciding, grab some chocolate or candy, whichever you want. There is sugar-free, there is chocolate, there's candy, there's Smarties, there's Tic Tac, Toblerone. This is a peanut butter egg from I was going to say from Halloween. I don't think it's from Halloween. I think it's from Easter. Okay, Well, right now, zinnias are ahead by 1. Anybody else want to step in and give their opinion of which image I should use? And I'm going to show you Lena's card. Now, I did show this last week. I think it was during my Thursday in the VIP group, but I wanted to show it here because I like showing my cards. Smarties because we're smart. Okay, Judy Murphy wants a high chew and Lena wants a Smarties. Way to go. Anyways, I got this one from Lena in the mail. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? It's a fun fold. Look at that. And then where you write is hidden on the back, and there's designer paper back there as well. And she used one of our beautiful butterflies. Look at that. Oh, thank you, Lena. That is going up on my wall. I have a wall, and it has samples. I call it my sample shelf. Okay, looks like we're using zinnias tonight. Too bad. I wanted to use something different, but that's all right. Zinnias. Can we have pink zinnias? Of course we can. This is Stampin' Up! World. We can have whatever color flowers we want, right? You don't have to stick with convention and do what Mother Nature does. All right, so to make this card, you have some very simple supplies. Your card base is basic white. Your inside piece is basic white. The piece that we're going to do the main focal point in is basic white. I did a layer of bubble bath. I did a layer of the softly stippled designer paper. Then we have a piece of basic white for the sentiment, which comes from the stamp set, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then we have some bubble bath ribbon and some of the soon-to-be retired faux leather trim. Now, do you notice anything missing from this card? Comment and let me know. Do you notice anything that's missing on this card? And while you are commenting on that, I am going to show you what colors I'm using. Embellishments, says Janet. Bling, says Holly. Okay, bubble bath combo, flirty flamingo dark, soft seafoam combo, and light granny apple green is what I'm going to be coloring with. And I am using, well, I was using Stippled Roses, but now we're not. So I'm going to put that away, and I have to grab my Zinnia dies. I was hoping to use Magnolia Mood because this is my favorite. Connie says gems and maybe Winky, and Nadine says no embellishments. Well, you know what? You're all right, because the ribbon and the trim both have bling. So I figured that was enough, right? So here's the zinnias. Now I'm just going to go and grab my Simply Zinnia dies. One moment, please. There we are. But of course, when we get this card made, if we decide we want to add bling, we can add bling. Maybe I should grab the retiring bling, and then we can add a lot of it. Okay, so I'm going to grab this piece of basic white. I didn't show you the inside. I did not show you the inside. So there's the inside and the envelope, just very plain. And we're going to stamp the zinnia in tuxedo black. So our magnolia tree finally bloomed. It's 2 weeks behind all the other ones. And when it opened, it was not spectacular at all. And I knew it wasn't, because I'm not really fond of that tree because it's not a true magnolia. But it bloomed, and then I decided to Google the color. And apparently there's yellow magnolias as well as white and pink. And we have a yellow one. It is the weirdest thing, I tell you. There's hardly any spectacularness, is that a word? It is now, to our magnolia tree. There we are, which is probably why my neighbor ended up getting it for $5 when all the rest of them were like 50 and up. Because I'm sorry, it's an ugly tree. But if you receive my newsletters tomorrow, well, actually, tomorrow's newsletter is actually going out a bit early. It's going out at 3:00 in the morning instead of 8:00 in the morning because there's going to be a clearance rack refresh tomorrow. And I wanted you to have that information early if you are a newsletter subscriber. So if you are, then tomorrow's newsletter includes the very unspectacular yellow magnolia flowers. Hello, Irene from Twin Cities, Minnesota. Welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm going to die cut these. And remember, when you are die cutting something that needs a lot of coloring, always die cut it first and then color it. Because if your die moves and you've already colored it, you've wasted all that time coloring and you wasted all the ink. But if you die cut it first and it moves, then all you have to do is restamp it. Okay, pull that away, save that. Now we're going to have pink zinnias. We're going to have bubble bath and flirty flamingo. So let me get the other part of flirty flamingo. Because I think we need to have two different colors. Lena saw a yellow tulip tree. Never seen one in yellow. I know, right? And I've been looking at this tree. We've had it probably 10 years now. And I keep looking at it thinking, oops, dang. I just went over top of those little stamen things. I keep looking at it thinking, you are the ugliest magnolia tree I've ever seen in my life. But it keeps growing. And it keeps blooming. I hope this is light. Oh, it's dark. Oh, well. We'll make it a dark bubble bath with a little bit of flirty flamingo in it. All right, here we go. Now, who grows zinnias? I don't, but I know somebody who does. What is this? Light flirty. Let's see how it. And they're always such bright, cheerful flowers. And I'm just going in around the center and adding a little bit of the light flirty flamingo in there. And we'll do some dotting and dashing in other areas. So that's turning it a bit on the orangey side. And one I'll do in light bubble bath. See if I can avoid those star-shaped stamens this time. Got a little slap happy with the last one. Now these, the dies are, oops, shoot. The dies are amazing for this. There's sure there is the dies that cut out the flowers, but there's also flower die cuts. And then there's a die cut for the stamens that kind of floats over top of it all. It's really pretty. I spent the weekend creating with new stuff for the catalog launch party that's coming up. So if you're around on the 11th of May, pop in. I'm having an in-person catalog launch party from 1 to 4. on Saturday, May the 11th. And then from 7 to 9, I'm taking it online. And I will be showing a bunch of samples, some products, tips, tricks. There is a make and take. So if you reserve a make and take, make sure you get in touch with me and I will, if you are a current customer, I will mail it out to you. If you order from me in the past year, I will mail one out to you. If you haven't ordered from me in the past year, then there's a $5 charge, but I reimburse that on your first order. So you actually get a reduction in your first order. It's a really cute card. And it shows you some of the new stuff. There we go. Okay, so we got a light pink one with dark pink and then light flirty flamingo. This one is a dark bubble bath with the light flirty flamingo. Now this one's going to be just flirty flamingo. And I'm trying to avoid those stars. So did anybody have excitement on the weekend? Have you been crafting? Did you get new stuff? Did you go out in your garden and get some gardening done? I couldn't do anything outside until we had the house washed today. And I can't plant anything until I get back from Mexico because hubby and I will both be away for a week. So I didn't want to plant anything and then have to get somebody to come over and water it for me. There we go. Now, Nadine saw the roses stamped in the new basic beige and then colored. Oh, so soft. Oh, that sounds amazing, Nadine. I have to try that. I haven't used the new basic beige a lot. Okay, so we have some light flirty flamingo. Now I'm going to take dark flirty flamingo and add some highlights of it in the flowers. Nadine, do you have your garden growing? Nadine lives where they don't have an end of gardening season. Gardening season just goes from one year to the next, which I think is really cool. That would be fun. There we go. A little bit of dark flirty flamingo. And go in here with the light and just give it another coloring to blend it all together. There we are. Now I'm going to grab the dark lemon lolly. Oh, Lena made 6 cards today. Way to go, Lena. And I'm going to do the stamens on these flowers because they are yellow and they stand out quite a ways from the center of the flowers. Oh, this is so pretty. Good choice, although I do like magnolias. Margaret, hello. Margaret says she has this stamp set and she loves it. Okay, now let's do some stems and leaves. So this is light, soft sea foam. So I'm going to do a base color in light. I wanted to go to a local beach this weekend, but I was busy Saturday and we couldn't go. And then yesterday I had my scrapbooking class, so still couldn't go. So I haven't been to the local beach out at China Creek. One of our friends, Corrine, and her husband are out there for the season now in their trailer. Okay, so let's get this, and then I'm going to add some dark. Oh, so pretty. When you are coloring with your blends, you can't do too big of an area at once, or you will end up with it drying in between and you can't get the colors to blend nice. And then I'm using, this is light granny apple green. It just brightens it up a little bit. Just adds a little bit of different, so you don't get it so monotony. Is that a word? Monotony? Pat made 4 gorgeous shaker cards with the hummingbirds. Ooh. Yes, Pat goes to the local farmer's market on Saturday and sells her cards. She's doing quite well. It's exciting to see somebody making money from their cards so that they can buy other stuff to make more cards, right? Okay. There's a lot of leaves on this flower. And I think my soft sea foam is getting dry. Nadine says her garden has been planted since on stage, which was in March. We already have small cucumbers, okra, green beans, and a few more weeks and we can start harvesting. Wow. Yes. Here locally, it's still too cold. We're still getting freezing at night. You can put like peas and hardy stuff, carrots, but that's about it right now. Our rule of thumb where I live is you don't plant your garden till the 24th of May weekend because it can freeze anytime up to then. Okay, there's the light. I'm going to add in a little bit of dark. Right, and where the lines are on those stems and leaves. Our rhubarb is doing well, which is kind of fun. I love rhubarb. I'm going to go in with my light granny apple and just put some different colors on there. So it's not quite so monotony. Oh, and I'm warming up, so I'll be taking my sweater off soon. It's a good thing. I've been cold all day. But then what else is different? What else is new? Okay, now I'm going to go back in with my light soft sea foam and just blend everything together on the big areas. I'm not worried about the little areas. Oh, I think I forgot to put some granny apple on that part. Let's just add a little bit. Yeah, I did. All right. So what do you think of the zinnias in pink? I think they work. Carrots, peas, greens, and that type of vegetables are in our winter garden. Winter garden that grows all year. That's awesome. How lucky is that to be able to have fresh vegetables 12 months out of the year? I cannot imagine. Okay, so there we go. There's that and that. Now, if you are part of my VIP group, you will have an opportunity to get a free card kit. Not from this one. I've got some leftover card kits from classes, and I will be giving those away on Thursday night. So if you are part of my VIP group, we'll see you there at 7 o'clock Pacific time. And if you're not, you need to be. Now, if you're not part of my VIP group yet and you would like the link, let me know. I'll put the link in the comments for you. Okay, so now I'm going to do, oh, I don't have any stamping paper. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Hang on. Okay, so the stamp that I'm using is from Stippled Roses. I'm using Best Birthday Wishes. Why did I freeze? Best Birthday Wishes. And I don't want the best. I just want birthday wishes. So that's why I needed the stamping paper. So, and just in case I know my paper is not long enough because I'm only going to use part of the stamp and I didn't want to stamp on my grid paper. There we are. Now, while I'm here, let me find the Zinnia and get the stamp for the inside. And we'll stamp the inside and the envelope. So is anybody interested in free card kits? You're going to love them. All you need to add is a sentiment. And you'll have a card. But I'm only offering it to people in my VIP group. All right. Now next, when I get back from Mexico, I am going to be changing the time of my Facebook Lives. I want to try 7:30 for a bit. I know 8 is a bit late if you're watching from like the other side of the country, or you go to bed early because you have an amazing garden you have to look after. But I don't want to go 8 o'clock because that's late, and 7 o'clock is too early now with summer hours. I want to go back to summer hours. So I'm going to start going live at 7:30. And we'll see how confusing it is. Okay, I'm using Bubble Bath to color this inside flower. This is a gorgeous flower. It's huge, so there's lots of room to do coloring. Get it around the outside. And I'm going in a circular motion because that's getting more ink onto my stamped image, and I'll be able to layer colors better. It may not look it, but I am going in a circular direction. So if you guys are at all interested in what resort I will be at next week, you can Google Xcaret. So Xcaret. It's written Xcaret, but it's pronounced Xcaret. And you'll be able to see the amazing resort we're going to. Now, Stamping Up did their reservations to this resort 5 years ago when it was only they weren't even open yet when Stamping Up contacted them and got the reservation. And now it's $1,200 US a night to stay there. Looking for my dark bubble bath. And honestly, I've never seen a resort like this before. It's quite amazing. So I may be live. I may do a Facebook Live in my VIP group while I'm gone. Depending, of course, on how busy we are. And the Wi-Fi and stuff down there. Okay, that was dark. Now I'm going to take some light flirty flamingo and go do this inside part and just add a little bit right around the very center. Apparently it's not very dark. It's okay. Don't want it too dark. I just want it kind of highlighting a little bit of those petals. There we are. And go back over top with the light. And just blend it all together. And then I feel like I need to add some dark right around this very center here of the inside. And maybe underneath all these stamens. I'm just dotting some color in here. Just to add a little bit of darkness right around there we go. See, that just takes it and makes it a little bit more 3D in there. That's cool. All right. Hello, Valerie. All right, now I'm going in with my dark lemon lolly and do those stamens. So I did do a couple of samples using this stamp set for my catalog launch party. Oops. So there we go. There's the inside flower. Oh, Wendy's a bit late too. Okay, now, where did I put my adhesive? There it is. We'll stick this inside, and then I'm going to show you how to attach that ribbon underneath your stamped image. And then the stamped image is up on dimensionals over top of it. Card base. Now, before I put this in here, I just wanted to use my bones folder again. Oh, inside mallet, inside. Oh my gosh, that was nearly a fatal mistake. Actually, it wouldn't have been. I just would have folded the card the other way. Oh, Valerie got her Winky. Thanks, Linda. Linda likes my coloring. Okay, this is going to go onto the bubble bath. Now, the good thing about this paper is the other side of it was quite generic, so you could put it with any color you want. So if you were lucky enough to get this softly stippled paper from Celebration, flip it over and use it with any color you want. You can brighten it up with a bold color, or you can soften it with a subtle color. Either way, it's gorgeous. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we have our ribbon and our faux leather trim. So step one to attaching this ribbon is to fold it over and make it lay down nice and flat. So I put a glue dot there, and then we're going to fold it over like that. So that starts that happening. And then you need to add a couple of more down in this area. And I'm just attaching glue dots to my fingers, apparently. There's one, and there's another one. Now this will help it lay down flat. And I'm just going to add a little bit of Stampin' Seal right there. And that'll hold it there. And then the glue dots hold it down there, and that glue dot holds it. And then I think I'm just going to use my pokey tool and add another glue dot underneath that. So I'm just going to fold that over, stick one right there. Then put that down like that. Now this, I'm going to do the same thing and just run it up the center like that. So grab a glue dot on it in the center. And this is ambidextrous, so it's got bling on both sides. I want to move it up a bit. So it doesn't matter which side. The ends do not have the bling on them, but the sides do. There we go. Might have to get a PP for the tiny glue dots. Get a PP? What's a PP? I don't know what a PP is, Valerie. Okay, now this is going to hold that in place perfectly. And then we're going to put this over top, and look at that amazing card. So I'm only going to put a couple of dimensionals on here because I'm going to attach the flower first and then slip the dimensionals underneath so that they're in the right places. That one I put on there already is in a wrong spot. Come on, up. I don't want you there, because you don't want it over top of where your ribbon is. There we go. And I think I'll angle it like that. So I'm going to pop one underneath there. And then we'll take those liners off. And then I can slip the rest of them underneath as needed. Right about there. See, now that'll hold that in place. And then I just use a pokey tool, take the liner off, and slip it in underneath the areas that need it. And then you're not guessing where to put those dimensionals. Paper pumpkin. Oh, Valerie likes those little tiny paper pumpkin things. Yeah, I forgot to bring some over for you, Val. I saved them all because I don't use them. So just remind me when I come over for the creative escape, and I will pop some into your bag for you. Okay, there's one needed underneath there. I don't like it when things collapse. And then I gotta get this and cut me a couple of strips for underneath the stem. But yes, you need to get a paper pumpkin kit. You shouldn't say no, don't get one. I should say yes, you do need to get one. So the paper pumpkin kit coming up is for Father's Day. So it's a more masculine one. So that'll be fun to play with. I will be live tomorrow night right here in my page and in my group with the April Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is butterflies. So that I'm excited to play with. There we go. Now, before I put the sentiment on, let's add some Winky. This one needs Winky. Just around the center of the flowers on the stamens, and then just a few heading out. There we go. And I like putting them on the center of the leaves as well. See how nicely those colors all blended together now that they've had time to sit and meditate for a little while? What do you think? Roses or zinnias? Which one is your favorite? Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut off that best because I don't want best. And then we're going to cut it a little bit narrower than a 1/2 inch. Oh, we can flag that in. Let's do that. Then we'll figure out where we're going to put it on this card. Okay, so I can put it. Yes, I think that's exactly where it needs to go. Right there. I don't want to put it on this side. No, I don't want to put it there. No, don't want it there. This one I have up here. Needs to go right there. Okay, I know this is going to be a little tiny flag, but that's okay. We'll just make it a little tiny flag. And then it's too narrow for my Stampin' Seal, so let's just add some Tombow on here. Come on, Tombow, get out. Uh-oh, have I succeeded in messing up my Tombow? You know why? Because today I was using it and I didn't put the lid back on it right away. Oy, 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 oy. There it comes. Okay, a little bit of that on. Always put your lid back on. I was lazy. Oh, thanks, Valerie and Lena. Linda loves both of them. Connie likes the roses. Nadine roses. Wendy roses. However, they are both lovely. Okay, put that right. Is it straight? Nope. Crooked as a dog's hind leg, as my mother used to say. There we go. Now I'm just going to cut a piece of dimensional and slide it under that end so it's not up in the air. And then you can let me know if I need to put some bling on there. Should we add some bling? I think this one needs bling. I do. Let's see what retiring stuff we have. I have a whole basket of retiring bling. There we go. And I think these are I don't like these ones. No, those are too big. Festive pearls, no. In color pearls, nope. 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 Pastel adhesive back sequins. Oh, those might work. In color dots. Nope, no color left. Hearts and flowers. Lightning and stars. Maybe cork rounds. Okay, so we have a choice of cork rounds or some pastel sequins in pink. So which do you think? Cork rounds or pastel sequins? Which ones do you prefer? That's the worst part for me, always having so much that's not current. Oh, Linda, yes, but I use my retired stuff giveaways. So tonight I'm going to be drawing for the Share It Saturday for April the 13th. So that is if you are part of my VIP group, every Saturday I do a post, a Share It Saturday post. And anybody whose name or who shares a card during the week gets their name into a draw. And then usually on Mondays, I do the draw and somebody wins a card from me plus some retired embellishments. So I get to give them away. Okay, Holly says sequins, Connie sequins, Valerie pastel, Lena pink, Linda cork, Wendy pastel, Nadine sequins, Sherry Lynn, the cork rounds go great with the leather cord. They do. They do. I believe. But we had more votes for the pink than we did for the cork rounds. So let's just put some of these in here. And this one is a different color. Why is that one a different color? That's weird. I'm going to grab another one because I don't want there to be a different color. This is kind of more petal pinky than what I want to use. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Done. Perfecto. Use both. Oh, Connie says use both. Hi, Carmen. Do I have to now take some of these off and add a cork round? Okay. Gently lift that up. Put a cork round in there and maybe one up here. Or maybe more than one up there. These are retiring, right? And I've got lots, so we can use. Is that too many? What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not sure I like all those on there. Let's take that one off. And we'll take this one off. Gently. That one out there. Never too many, says Holly. Now, you know my trick with these cork rounds, right? Take your Wink of Stella and add some Winky to the top of the cork round. And then you have blingy cork rounds. There we go. It's done. Lovely job, everybody. Thank you so much for your input. Here's my original card using Stippled Roses and tonight's card using Simply Zinnia. And you can imagine how gorgeous it would be with the Magnolia on there too, right? If it wasn't almost an hour, I could. Want me to just do a Magnolia and we'll see what the difference would be? I won't build the whole card. Let's just put that over there. And let's stamp the lowly Magnolia. And no, I'm not making it yellow. I'm sorry. Yellow Magnolias. It blew my mind away because I Googled, why is my Magnolia green? And it says, it's not green, it's yellow. Who knew? Not me. I've been looking at this thing all this time thinking it was ugly, and apparently it's much sought after because they're not very popular. Okay, I'm going to use light bubble bath, and we're going to put just a hint of color in there. Oh yeah, here I am. I didn't die cut this, but that's okay because I don't have the dies out. But you'll be able to see just a little hint of pink in there. Do you want me to get the dies and die cut this? And a little bit here. There we go. And dark bubble bath right around the edge. Right down there. The pink ones are still in bloom in town, and they're absolutely stunning. Oh, so pretty. Just gonna blend that in a little bit because I didn't get a lot of the light ink on there, so there's not much for it to blend into. And then in the center, a little bit of lemon lolly. Oh, okay, they want me to cut that. I can do that. And it is called Magnolia Mood. Do this. This. I'm just grabbing the pieces for the card. Hang on. Oh, never mind. I have another kit. I have another kit. So tomorrow, 7:00 p.m. right here with the paper pumpkin kit. Hope you can join me and we will create some alternatives. See what happens with all those gorgeous butterflies and gold. And then Thursday, I'll be live in my VIP group with a fun fold. What's it called? An interlocking fun fold card. And I'm hoping I might have time to do another live in the Creative Escapes group. I did 2 last week, so that turned out really well. All right. Oh, I didn't do the leaves. Well, shenanigans. I get the dark. You need to do the leaves because it kind of makes the whole flower pop when you do the leaves. So we'll just do some dark soft sea foam. And I'll go down the middle with the granny apple. And on Thursday in the VIP group, when I go live, there's going to be an opportunity a completely free opportunity to win a card kit for one of my past, not a class, it's one of the past Facebook Lives. And it's open to anyone. Now, if you are a current customer, then it will be free. And if you haven't ordered from me in the past year, or you're not part of my team and or my VIP group, not my VIP group, sorry, my tutorial subscription, then you may have to pay for postage or place an order and I will send you the kit for free. So there we are, just a little bit of granny apple down the center. And see how that made the flower pop when I colored in those leaves? Okay, so we have the card kit, exactly the same as the last one. I won't do the inside though, because that'll take me a little bit of time. And I don't need that because I already did that part. Okay, adhesive. I'll do this fast because I want to get that draw done. And I don't want to keep you here forever. I've got tools to cut out because I prepped for my tool class last night, and there is a lot of fussy cutting that needs to happen. So I decided I would do the fussy cutting before I shipped off the card kits. Now this is the one where you get a full package of the trusty toolbox designer paper, along with kits for the cards. And the designer paper is free because it's from Celebration. And every year it's during Celebration, I get so many extra things. This year I decided I was going to just get extra designer paper and then have a class. So that's where this free trusty toolbox designer paper is coming from. And everybody that, oh, this card's going to go this way, right? Let me see. Yeah. Everybody that registered for the class is going to get a full package of that designer paper. Okay, there we go. It's down. One more. I lost my pokey tool. Underneath here to hold that in place. And this one. Glue dot. Love me some glue dots. And I'll stick that down the center. Like that. And then this will go over top. Like that. The dimensionals, where did you go? I put them away. Oh, I'm sorry. I just started to sing. Facebook is going to get grumpy with me now. It does make a difference coloring the leaves, doesn't it, Carmen? Okay, I'll go back afterwards and add more dimensionals under there. But I just want to show you the finished card. But this ribbon is not sitting where it needs to sit. So I'm just going to make it sit there. And then I'll do a sentiment. And I'll just put the sentiment down there. So there we go. Magnolia, Zinnia, Stippled Roses. This will get some bling added to it as well. Where's those? Have I got any more pinky ones? I do. Got some more pinky ones. Let's just add a few little sequins on here. Four and down here for 5. Aha, that's how you attach ribbon. Make it look easy, says Rosemary. Yes, that's how you attach ribbon. I don't always like to put adhesive on my ribbon because I prefer it to lay naturally. But when you've got it folded like this, you don't have a choice. It needs to be persuaded to be where you want it to be. So many great ideas. You're very welcome, Linda. Wendy, I love the Magnolia too. I think it needs to be turned a little bit that way. But there you go. Okay, so now I got to find my computer because, you know, I've just been throwing things on top of my keyboard and I need to do the draw. So let me find it. I found the list. Got to move my cards. Put them over there. That's garbage. You know, some days there's a crafter math mess unlike I have any other time. Okay, getting there. Just moving the stamps now. That goes over there. That goes over there. This comes closer. Aha, there we go. Magnolia Mood class is open for registration until the 12th of May. Purchase the bundle through me and you get the class for free. Otherwise, it's $35 for the kits mailed to you, or you can come in person. Okay, I'm going to switch this around because, oh, I forgot to plug my phone in. Oh my goodness, that could have been disastrous. Gorgeous Magnolia said, Lena. Carmen says all the cards are lovely. Kathy said, very nice. Eddie said, love them all. Sherry Lynn says, I love them all, but that Magnolia is lovely. Oh, apparently I put that online. Thanks. Okay, Wheel of Names. This goes over here. This comes over here. There we go. I'm going to take the header off and delete the row and shuffle once, shuffle twice. And who is going to win the April 13th Share It Saturday draw? Drum roll, please. And the winner is Lena. Lena B number 2. Way to go, Lena. So Lena's the one that gave me that gorgeous card I showed you at the beginning. Yes, congratulations. And Connie, it's nice to have you back. I hope you're well. I was worried about you. We hadn't heard from you for a while. Yes, congratulations, Lena. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have enjoyed the journey to recreate these cards with different flowers. Don't forget about tomorrow night is Paper Pumpkin, 7 o'clock right here. Thursday night is a fun fold in my VIP group. And there's going to be an opportunity to win some not win. I'm not going to make you do anything. You're just going to have to ask. I don't know how many. There's like 8 or 9 or something of them. And I'm just going to give them away because I don't have time to make them. So that's happening Thursday in my VIP group, along with some other really cool stuff. And tonight at midnight Mountain Time, there is going to be a clearance rack refresh. So they said it's going to be a gooder. They're dumping a whole bunch of retired stuff into the clearance rack, and you can save up to 60% on that. Connie, over in the VIP group, I'm not taking I want them here. That's on Thursday because I will forget. So if you are interested in retired stuff, check that out just after midnight Mountain Time. And I will be putting an order in first thing in the morning if you're local and you want me to order anything. Remember, clearance rack is while supplies last only. Okay, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Paper Pumpkin. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.